My name's Jimmy.
What's up, you guys? Jim here, and yes, this is a sunburn. But also, I'm here with another review for Avengers Assemble, and this is episode 5, and it's titled Blood Feud. In this episode, the Avengers, they are attacked by vampires. Yes, you heard correctly. Vampires. But after most of them are destroyed by the UV lights, Captain America, he unmasks one and finds out it's Black Widow. She's not fully changed, but she could get to that point. And find out that Black Widow was actually looking into some leads into Red Skull. And then we see that Dracula is talking telepathically through Black Widow, giving him a message, saying that he could give his life in exchange for hers. And while we're going there, we're seeing flashbacks of a time when Dracula and Captain America actually had teamed up. We also see the same costume we saw in Captain America, the First Avenger. And when they get there and they actually do fight Dracula in the flesh, find out that Red Skull was basically telling Dracula of a way that he could go out in the daylight by Captain America's blood. And also, we saw what happens when Dracula tries to drink Hulk's blood. Yeah, and we find out that Hulk's blood is a cure for vampires. I mean, in a way, it kind of makes sense because of how Hulk is, but in another way, I just think it's kind of weird. But that was it for the episode. But also, this introduced Dracula in Marvel animated universe. I think for the first time, if I'm correct. And he had first appeared in the Tomb of Dracula, #1, back in April of 1972, if I'm correct. But let's see, what are my likes and dislikes about this episode? I think it was interesting. In a way, I like this stuff that they were bringing from the cinematic universe in this episode, and I kind of dislike it in a way because how is this a continuation of Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes if it's nodding more to the cinematic universe? I mean, nothing against that. It's just I loved Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I mean, and these nods were seeing that costume from Captain America, the First Avenger, and seeing Captain America punch a hole through through a boxing bag, just like we saw in both the Avengers movie and in the Captain America post-credit scene. I mean, I liked that it was showing that, but I also kind of disliked it. It was kind of weird the way that they were going with Dracula. Me personally, why give him ghostly white hair, for one thing? Because when it comes to horror, vampires are like my favorite. So I thought it was kind of cool seeing vampires in this episode. And I was also shocked hearing that Dracula has made appearances in Marvel. Thought that was kind of weird. But, I mean, it was so on Captain America. I mean, not Captain America. On Dracula's look. I mean, hey, we've seen other interpretations of Dracula. But overall, it was an enjoyable episode. Yeah, I just think it was pretty cool seeing my favorite figure in horror being put in this episode. But there were some dislikes in the show. But another thing I want to bring up is current animated superhero cartoons. I mean, let's see. At one point, previously, they had all been great. People loved them. And now they're like, oh, Ultimate Spider-Man. People love Spectacular Spider-Man, myself included. I don't love Ultimate Spider-Man. And let's see, X-Men. Wolverine and the X-Men. I mean, come on. Why cancel that show? I mean, when Marvel did that Disney switchover, Spectacular Spider-Man actually did go over for maybe a season. But still, I think that was messed up on Wolverine and the X-Men. I don't know. I don't understand. I think it's just Disney, period. And then, let's see. I mean, Avengers Assemble. People love their Spidey series, myself included. Avengers Assemble, when it comes to current superhero shows, it's probably the best. But I'm not saying it's anywhere close to Earth's Mightiest Heroes. They need to stop nodding so much to the cinematic universe, going more to making people believe that this is a continuation of that show, of Earth's Mightiest Heroes. And when it comes to the DC cartoons, let's see, we got Beware the Batman. I've watched both episodes. It's just, it doesn't look like it's gonna be any interesting. And I'd have to say, so far, I mean, I could get into Batman the Brave and the Bold, even though at first I was like, this show was stupid. I eventually got into that show. Gosh, Beware the Batman so far makes the Batman good. But I need to see more of Beware the Batman before I can make more thoughts of what it was. And if I have to say about this yesterday's episode, I'd have to say it kind of got me interested in it. Kind of, with that origin backstory type thing for a villain. And also, Teen Titans Go. Gosh, I cannot get into that show. I'm sorry. Even hearing what it's about, it made me uninterested in it. Because when I first saw, I'm like, oh my gosh, Teen Titans is coming back, because I love the Teen Titans cartoon. Gosh. It seems like they care less about the superhero cartoons now. I mean, they're not as good as they previously were. I mean, gosh, really? And I have feelings, I mean, even for the Hulk and Agents of Smash, I'm going to be, I'm going to be a little let down because of, because I'm actually pumped for the show, or was, because I love the Hulk 90s animated series. And also be on the lookout for my channel, because you might be seeing some video game reviews, because there's quite a bit of games coming out these next few months, or the rest of the year, I would have to say, because there is some stuff I'm going to be getting. And also go to bkbn.net for more news and reviews on movies, video games, comic books, and more. You go there and celebrate your nerdom in a big way. I'm Jimmy. Until next time, bye.